Welcome everybody, and thank you for coming to watch Studio 222. My name's Cody Hillard and this is Alan Garrett. He works with our youth as a worship leader. Today we're going to talk a little bit of why and how he became a worship leader.
So that's a weird question for me because I never wanted to be. Like, it was not something that I always thought. I went to a conference called Encounter. I didn't even start playing music until I was about a senior in high school. Picked up guitar. A year or so after that, went to Encounter, and I got to see a man named David Crowder. So shout out David Crowder. Had big beard, hair everywhere, and I was just like, who's this guy? And he's leading worship, and I was in the back, and I see all these people like just with their hands up and people singing out. It's a new experience for me completely, and it was the coolest thing. God just spoke, and I knew that he was like, do that. And I didn't know what that was, but I knew that I had to do it.
And now you're here.
And now I'm here. And so that's kind of the how and why. Wasn't really my idea.
So what does it mean to you to lead worship?
That's awesome. It's really cool. It's not a performance. I actually don't like being in front of people, believe it or not. It still makes me nervous. I've been doing it for quite a few years, and it still makes me a little nervous. And so I don't like anything about a stage and all of that. But the reason I think I like to lead worship is because God has changed my life radically during worship when other people have been singing. And I can remember from that first moment out there when God told me to do that, I just knew that just singing to him and letting go of everything and surrendering, it was amazing. And so I don't know, that's my favorite thing, is just being free and forgetting about everything around me and just getting to sing and having other people sing together.
So as a worship leader, what is your take on what worship is?
It's kind of that in a sense. It's just surrender. I've used the illustration before, again, citing Crowder. If you can't tell, I'm influenced. He's a cool one. So David, give me a shout, we can hang out. But it's like there's a picture of an atom, and we know what that picture looks like, but we don't really know what an atom looks like. That's just kind of something to wrap our brains around. And what we do by singing songs and playing music, it's just something to wrap our brains around how we can actually worship God. When we get to heaven, it's going to be so radically different. But this gives us a picture of all to sing together and come in one accord and just surrender and say, I'm not going to worry about whatever's going on at school or whatever's going on with our jobs, and we're just going to come together and lay it all out and sing to Jesus. After
hearing this, I'm guessing you have very big plans for where Studio 222 is headed. And can you just go in depth on those?
Yes, I'll go as in depth as I can. My plan is we have come a long ways in just the last few years, and I want us to continually learn how to engage the students that come in, whether it be back at the tech board, whether it be behind a drum kit, whether it be on guitar, or whether it be somebody that's just sitting there. How to engage not just each other, but the Holy Spirit of God. And it be much more than just singing. And so what these videos and stuff are for is hopefully to encourage people that we're just regular people, just like everybody else, that we want to worship Jesus. And so our plans, I don't have a whole lot of specifics other than we want to keep pressing forward and just keep putting our hearts on the line.
Thanks, Alan. Thank you guys for watching on Studio 222, where we cover sound and just everything about God. Thanks, guys.